Hey guys, Anders here. Welcome back to another video. Right off the bat, I want to thank you guys so much for the just monumental support on the update video yesterday. That video has over twice as many views in the exact same time frame as the second best performing video. So again, thank you guys so much for that. And in today's video, we're going to be going over some secret changes that are not necessarily minuscule or unimpactful that DICE really didn't feel the need to put in the patch notes. Basically what I'm saying is there's some secret changes that I need to tell you about. So before we get into that, as always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. We're inching ever so closely to 30,000 subs, which is something I never thought I would be able to say. So, another round of DICE secret changes, and you're just going, oh no, Anders, why would they do that? Again? Yeah, I know, guys. Why do they do secret changes? Who do they have right in the patch notes? That's just a genuine question. Do they forget? Do you think they forget, or do you think this is intentional? Because, let's just start right off the bat with one change. So, first off, Sundance got nerfed. She can only have one grenade instead of two now. That's not a minuscule change. That's like a fundamental, specialist function change. And in my opinion, that is a welcome change. I don't think that having two scatter grenades or two EMP grenades or whatever they're called, anti-vehicle grenades at once was particularly balanced. I do think Sundance was fairly strong, especially with the scatter grenades in the interior sections of the exposure map or just any place where there's close quarters areas. Another fairly impactful change that they neglected to put in the patch notes is the fact that they actually did nerf C5 drones. Now, they didn't nerf it in the way that it should have been nerfed. They should have removed the ability to place C5 on the drone entirely, but they did nerf the speed at which the drone moves when you have C5 equipped to it. So they should be easier to take out and just overall more noticeable. And while it's not the perfect change in my opinion, it is at least something to address this. And the most interesting thing, in my opinion, is that they just neglected to put in the patch notes that they added the A10 Warthog and the Frogfoot to Battlefield 3 Portal. And according to people that actually bother flying in Battlefield games, these jets are much different than the actual base game jets. These have different mechanics. These mechanics are actually more like Battlefield 3 and 4 jets, how they should fly, which makes sense because it is a Battlefield 3 Portal jet. It should resemble how Battlefield 3 mechanics worked. I did try to jump in a Portal match for gameplay with this, but I couldn't for the life of me get in a Battlefield 3 Portal match. People only really use Portal for things that shouldn't even be possible to play, like 800% damage hardcore servers, which are just stupid. So that was a little unfortunate. But as far as my overall thoughts on the patch, I would find that the Super Hind is definitely less effective than it was, and the Condor, obviously, because the 50mm nerfs applied to both. Now they're just very effective transport vehicles that are tanky, and I think they are in a better place than they were before. The BSVM buff is just very confusing to me still. That weapon is just even better now. I immediately noticed the buffs, especially the bullet velocity, which is a very underrated stat in every Battlefield game. That gun is just even easier to hit people now at range. And I think the V-Car, if you guys haven't used the V-Car, I definitely think that the bullet velocity and headshot multiplier increase make the V-Car a very interesting choice, particularly in that mid-range. It's still not great up close. You definitely want to stay exclusively in that mid-range, but if you're in that weapon's effective range, you can really just spam the shit out of people, and it's really fun to use. But with that being said, it might still be one of the more difficult weapons to be effective with, and you definitely still get outgunned by a lot of weapons in the game. The final thing that I want to mention is they stated that they nerfed the Nightbird's 20mm cannon in the patch yesterday. Apparently that was incorrect, and they actually nerfed the Nightbird's rocket pods. So that would make a whole lot more sense in my opinion. I was very confused yesterday when I read that patch note. But yeah, I think I got everything that they forgot to mention in the patch notes. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button and join the Discord. Link is in the description. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content just like this. And I stream on Twitch every single day at twitch.tv/Enders. I'm probably streaming right now because I just never stop. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.